really unique characteristic of this track. And it's probably the most uncomfortable place on the racetrack, especially if you're a little loose through there. The truck gets light, and I feel like that's a really unique spot. I don't really think I can think of another place where the front stretch is that downhill. So that's unique, but definitely there was a lot of grip added last year when the repave happened. Multiple seconds faster, and the racing line changed a lot too. We ended up moving up a lot and running almost kind of that second to third lane, which is definitely unique for a short track as well. That was a nice change of pace from the year before when it was worn out and tires were falling off, and we were running on the apron off of 2, try to get that new asphalt that was down there. I feel like both races so far have been really, really unique and different from one another, but also really good racing and really exciting. So I'm excited to come back here for this race in a couple weeks. I feel like we had a really good truck last year, and hopefully we can build on that a little bit. I think there's some things that we learned that we can apply to this year's race.
Because the backstretch is uphill, can you actually go harder into turn 3 than you can turn 1 because it's downhill?
Oh yeah, definitely a little bit harder into turn 3 and more aggressive there. Braking is just the most difficult part to turn 1 because of the downhill and how light everything gets through there. So you can go a little harder into turn 3, but I feel like you're slipping and sliding around more into turn 1.
Do you expect a major difference at all between the repave last year and then this year as it's aged a little bit?
Oh yeah, there will be a difference. I feel like I haven't been on the racetrack, so I guess I don't know for sure. But just looking at it this year, I feel like it definitely looks a lot lighter than it did last year, which typically means less grip. So should be more exciting racing. I feel like the good drivers and cars will start to emerge this year with the grip going away a little bit, and I feel like everyone was kind of pretty equal last year, and I feel like there'll start to be some differences in speed more so this year with the grip going away. But really interested to get out there, in our practice session and see the racetrack. I'm sure the bumps have gotten bigger. There's some new bumps this year, and the track will be completely different, so it'll be exciting to see.
What's the difference from last year to this year for you personally? You gained experience in the series. Tracks, the competition. What's those good?
I feel like obviously I've gotten a little better just with having more experience in some of these racetracks. I think the biggest thing is last year with our crew, I had a good group of guys, but we had a lot of people leave during the off season, and I think everyone was kind of in new roles and figuring things out. And it's hard to hit the ground running with, me being a new driver at ThorSport and some of the guys that were on my truck being new and in new positions. It was a little tough. And this year I've got a group of guys that have been there for a while and have worked together before, and all that stuff makes a big difference. And me being at ThorSport before and just everything, with everyone having more experience, I feel like is really big. And we've had a lot better trucks this year because of that, and we've had better execution, and all that stuff adds up to be the difference between running 20th and having a bad day and running top 5. I feel like we've just had an overall all-around improvement this year and been bringing fast trucks to the racetrack. I mean, every race this year you've had a really fast truck, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the year and some of these tracks that I feel like I'm pretty good at.
Hey race fans, I'm Chase Folsom with Frontstretch.com. If you enjoyed the short track video you just watched, please be sure to subscribe to Frontstretch Grassroots on YouTube for more Cars Tour, ARCA, and other grassroots racing content. And as always, be sure to check out Frontstretch.com for all your racing needs.